Guys, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Bumbera. I'm the high performance specialist here at Bumbera's Performance, and this is my 2020 Mustang. We got this car about 4 months ago, and the very first thing we did with it is we went straight to the racetrack. Car put down a 12.2 at I believe 120 miles an hour or somewhere close to that, and we knew from then on that we were going to get a lot faster. The main goal for this car was to get the naturally aspirated world record, and that was held by Dyno. They went 9.76 at 141 mile an hour, and which was very respectable. I knew it was going to be a tough road to get to that point, but we were very determined to do so. We wanted the car to look good and also put the power down to the ground, so we called up Ricky Bogart from Bogart Racing Wheels, and he hooked us up with a set of 17 by 4.5 wheels for the front and 17 by 10 single beadlock wheels for the rear. We wrapped those in Mickey Thompson tires. We run those on all of our drag cars, and they never let us down. So we knew that combination with one of the lightest wheels you can get on the market. Being naturally aspirated, you have to shed as much weight as you possibly can, so the wheels were a great thing to do that on. Along with shedding more weight on this car, we ended up going with a set of lightweight brakes all the way around. The front has Bear brakes and the rear is Willwood. Both are great products, and we're happy to have both of them on board for this project. Along with shedding a little bit of weight with the wheels and the brakes, we decided to start tuning on the car and seeing what we could do with it just with pure power. So the very first things we ended up doing was trying multiple different cold air intakes and putting a set of long tube headers on it. And the actual main reason as to why we got this car was so that I can learn how to tune for you guys whenever you wanted to get something done here. We can do everything in-house. We started with the car being bone stock and throwing a tune on it, picked up some good power, and we tried a bunch of different cold air intakes to see which one made the most power on the dyno and also was the best for drivability. That way we can recommend it to our customers. We ended up going with the Dyno cold air intake actually, and a set of long tube headers, and we went right back to the track right after that with my tune on there. We went 10.8 and I was very happy with that. It was very respectable in my opinion for those modifications, but the car's launching at 60 foot wasn't as consistent as we wanted it to be, and it wasn't as good as we wanted it to be. So we came back, regrouped, and called up Aiken from KellTrac. And I told him, I said, hey man, I know your stuff works, I've seen it around, I would love to become a dealer for you, but I've also got this car that needs some help. And he said, I've got what you need, here's the whole list of everything, you know, if you want it all, then just let me know and we can get things going. So ended up getting everything that he recommended, got the parts in, installed it on the car, and our 60 foots went from 1.7s to 1.4s consistently. Once we got the launching and the 60 foot down, the car still needed a little bit more help. We ended up going with the Circle D stall converter, which helped the car out immensely in the launching and keeping the car in peak power all the way down the track, and we're very happy to have them on board. We ended up going down the full bolt-ons route with this car, which consists of a Cobra Jet intake manifold ported by Garage Built Performance, VMP throttle body, along with our custom cold air intake. With the cold air intake, a lot of the things that were on the shelf that anybody could buy worked well. It made horsepower, but we found out a way to improve on those and make a product ourselves that seemed to work out pretty well and pick up about 1/10 at the track. So along with that, you have long tube headers, injectors, and we actually tuned the car in-house for a while. Along with that, we ended up going with a built 10R80 from Manuel at Midnight Performance, and so that helped us put the power down consistently and never miss a shift while we're going down the track. We needed to shed a little bit more weight, and so we went with Anderson Composites to get some carbon fiber panels for this car. We ended up going with their hood, doors, and trunk. They make great products that fit really well. Happy to have them on board as well. So for the past 4 months, we've gone to the track, you know, sometimes 2 to 3 times a week, anywhere that was open. It didn't even matter if it was in Texas. We just wanted to get to the world record as fast as we possibly can, and for whatever reason, I really wanted to do it in the summer heat as well. That was just more impressive to me, and so I'm glad we were able to accomplish that. And we ended up getting introduced into the grudge scene. And so we grudge raced the car for a while. We made some money off of it, thankfully, and we did pretty well. We established a name for ourselves in that scene. The top 2 questions seem to be, you know, what's done to the car and who tuned it. And so as I can't tell you everything that's done to this car, as you know, we want to sell this package and to our customers, I can give you a little bit of what's done to it. Right now it's just full bolt-ons and with a set of stage 2 NA comp cams and some ported cylinder heads, along with a Circle D stall converter and a 1080 built by Midnight Performance. Along with the tuning, I did tune the car, in my opinion, pretty well myself, but I just needed somebody with a little bit more knowledge in the tuning realm of things, and I ended up getting with Rob at Palm Beach Dyno. It didn't matter if it was 2 a.m. on a Sunday, if I was at the track and asked him to move a shift point for me, or you know, try different little things, because I think they would make the car go a little bit faster, he would send me a new tune revision. He was eager to help, and we're happy to have him on board. Bumbera's Performance could not have done this alone. We want to give a special thanks to everybody that helped us out. Rob Shoemaker over at Palm Beach Dyno Tuning, Manuel from Midnight Performance and his guys there, they videoed and helped me out with anything that I needed at the track, along with giving me advice. Aiken from KellTrac and Ricky Bogart from Bogart Racing Wheels. In the past 4 months, we've had one goal set in mind, and we're happy to finally have achieved it. We've taken the naturally aspirated world record back in 2018, and we took it back in 2021 now. So we're really thrilled with that, and so for now, it's on to the next world record with this car.